Hello there and welcome. Today I want to talk about people that lie or hide the truth. I'm going to use George Trombley as an example, although this is not meant to be a personal attack, and I will be sticking to the facts. George Trombley has run a successful language teaching company for several years, after having lived in Japan and mastering the language. Before he started his own company, George did translation work for big companies like Microsoft, IBM and Lucent Technologies, so he is well positioned to teach Japanese. He runs a website where people can do an online course in Japanese, has written 5 books on Japanese, and has produced hundreds of videos on YouTube and on his website. I have watched around 80 to 90 of his videos, and mostly he teaches just a very basic grammar and a few words, not enough to get anywhere near a full grasp of the language. He then starts teaching an advanced writing system, kanji, even though it's better to have a higher level of Japanese before learning kanji. This all ties in with the way he is, and I didn't have a clue until I watched a video in which he folds his arms when he speaks pure Japanese. Folding your arms can be for several reasons. It can be a way to keep warm, although I'm certain George is not keeping warm, given that he runs a successful company and can therefore afford to heat his office. It can also be a defensive move, as in keep away from me. Since George is alone in his office, there is no need to be defensive. Then there is the third reason, and the one that reveals George's real self. It's because he feels superior. He feels very pleased with his position and thinks he's better than other people. I know this because I've done it myself, and I was aware of where it came from, and I was disappointed in myself for thinking like this, but I couldn't help it, much like George probably couldn't help it. This is the thing with people who conceal the truth or lie. They can rehearse their words, but they can't rehearse their gestures. Sometimes people who lie can be seen to shake their heads left and right in a no motion. Repetition is also used sometimes. Other times a lie is so silly that you can see right through it in real time. I once had somebody knock on the door of our house, so I answered, and a man stood there and said, "We're doing some work next door. We're taking the bushes down to the level of the wall," and I just thought, what a load of garbage. What would be the point of having the bushes if that happened? So I knew instantly that he was lying, and disregarded everything he said after that. I'm glad I did, because it's clear to me now that it was a total con, and they were just trying to scam us. There will always be people who lie. We just need to keep our wits about us and we'll be okay. Remember, gestures, repetitions, and silliness are all signs of a lie. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.